I have got another letter to read to you. It's going to be for the person that brought me into the whole wide world. The person who brought me into this mess anyway. Yep, that's what I said. This life is a hot mess. Okay? Hot mess. But it's our job to manipulate and get through it. When I say manipulate and transmute energy that comes against you in your life. That's what I mean. So for clarification, I wrote my mother a letter all the way back in 1997. I think I was about, 30 years old. Yep. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember. At this point, math was not my favorite subject, okay? I want to read you this letter, and before I read it, I want to let you know that you could write a letter to your loved ones who have passed on, who you either still hurting about them or not, or just basically miss them. Who do you miss? Do you miss your mom? Do you miss your dad? Do you miss your grandma? Because grandmas, honey, ain't no other love like grandma. But I heard some horror stories about some people's grandmas too. But my grandma loved me. Yes, she did. And I love my granddaughter. So here we go. I said, dear mom, and trust me, it helps tremendously. So don't knock it till you try it, okay? Dear mom, I pray and think you are in heaven and that you're looking down and can see me. If I knew or even felt this way before, then I wouldn't have done the things that I've done in the past to bring you shame while you was looking down at your baby girl. I hope you turned your head, mommy. It don't even sound right, me calling you mommy. I don't remember. But every time I think about you, I cry because I miss you so much. I am reading this book, mom, and it's helping me understand you and daddy. Oh, wow. It's helping me understand you and daddy being gone. Okay. And I'm working to deal with it right now. Now, this was back in 1997, okay? All right. So with time, all things do heal and you get through them. How's that? You don't ever get over it. I ain't over it. I'm through it. But I guess I had to go through to get over, so whatever. All right. I wish I had a sign to say that you was here with me or that you could see me. I'm helping this is the most important thing right here, y'all. Check it out. Whether you're a man or a woman, a girl or a boy. It says, I'm helping the little girl you left behind. I'm 30. Here's my answer. I'm 30 years old now. And it's time I grew up and dealt with your presence not being here. I used to drink. I'm gonna stop real quick. I used to drink over this. Ooh, y'all. I drank like a fish. Like there was no tomorrow. And when tomorrow came, I continued to drink like there was still no tomorrow. Okay. Horrible. By the way, I have 3.5 years sobriety today. Right now. That is an accomplishment. Go short. All right. For the rest of this letter says, I hope this is helping somebody. If it's helping you, like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay. Here we go. I'm 30 years old now. About time I did. Okay. It's about time I grew up and dealt with you not being here. I am being a mother to me from now on. Okay. Excuse me. I've tried other women. Not one of them could be you. I tried it. I guess looking back, I was trying to replace my mother to some extent, the comfort from my mother, which was loving, soft, tender, motherly love, kind of love. So I guess I was like looking for that in a sense. That's a whole nother story, and I'm writing a book, and all the details will be in that book to be revealed. Before 2024 is over, that book will be out and published. Oh, yes, it will. I've been trying to write that book for years. But for such a time as this, it is time. It is time. Okay? Let me finish this letter real quick. It says, I've tried other women. Not one could be you. I tried it. And I wonder if you and Daddy are together, or if you see and speak to each other, or Daddy George. My siblings, I won't name no names right now. She knows what I'm talking about, but it don't say my siblings. It says the names of my siblings in this letter to my mom. But it says, my siblings aren't getting along, Mommy, and I wish you was here to make them act right. I have tried. One is stubborn. Or I put a name. She is stubborn. Okay. I wish you was here. Oh, I also wish you could see my baby, my son, your grandson. You would love him. You would adore him. That truly hurts so bad. I know if it was up to you, you wouldn't have left us. Our Father, which is God in heaven, who at the time, that's what I knew and believed, that our Father, which we call our Father, God, took you and my other sibling, which I named here in the letter, while we were still young, for his purposes. So I will not question him on that, but I've come to understand why now. I feel better already. So by writing this letter, I told my mom as I was writing it, I feel better already, Mommy. Okay, Mommy, I am learning to be the person God created me to be. I want nothing to do with evil, Satan, or any of the wrongful things that I used to do. I love Jesus, Mom. That's why I know you're with him in heaven, you and Daddy. That's where I want to go. Up with my up there with my family is what I wrote. See, this is what I wrote when I was in prison, and we had nothing to write on. I was considered indigent. If you didn't have paper and stamps, and nobody was putting money on your account, what they call it, money on your books, stuff like that. So, dang, they didn't even give me no paper, pencil and paper. They gave me pencil. Looked like I got a pencil, right? I got a pencil. But I had to write it on a napkin. So, I was pretty desperate to get it done. So by writing is like journaling. It was definitely a healing process. Last thing I said on the back here, it says, sometimes when I was younger, I needed you. And my sister Bobby raised us. Her name's Barbara, but we called her Bobby for whatever reason. It was Bobby. She was Bobby. She has since left, died a couple years ago now. So it says, I needed you, Mommy, but Bobby was there for me. But Mom, now she's not there for me anymore. She has 2 children of her own, blah, 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 blah. I miss her, blah, blah, blah. Some stuff I can't reveal. It's going to be in my book, like I said. But this right here, you just don't just blurt out everything on social media. I just would not do that to myself, and I would not do that to the people that I'm trying to avoid mentioning their names as well. I'm giving you the gist of it, just the basics. How's that? But this is all making me stronger, Mommy, so that I can be there now for the rest of the family who is lost, like me. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. I found me. I found myself. And that's my job and my mission on this channel is to help y'all discover who you are. It's really and truly deep down to your core and your inner being. Who is that looking right now at me? Who am I looking at right now? Who's in there? Who's in there? Higher self, Holy Spirit, HS. Call them what you want. That's on you. Whatever you believe, that's what you believe. I'm not in the business of convincing, and I'm definitely not in the business of religion. Okay, that part. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. This letter, I really can talk, but that's why I got this platform. God gave me this platform. God hired me. Who gonna fire me? God hired me. If God be for you, who can be against you? If God be for you, who can be against you? If you got your angels and your spiritual team on your side, who can come up against that? Nobody. No one can come against you if you trying to do right. All you trying to do is do right. Some people will beg to differ. I ain't gonna go into that either. All right, so here we go. It says, it's all making me stronger. They need to know inner peace. Talking about my family. I can be there for the rest of my family. They need to know inner peace and healing too. They need to get to know Jesus. Jesus is helping my heart, mommy. Even though I love and miss you and always will, I'll be okay with God's spirit in me. That's what it says. 1997, I wrote this. It says, I can't wait to see you again. I told my other sister that I can't wait to see my mommy again. She said, oh, honey, you can wait. Don't be trying to rush up there. Don't be trying to rush just to see her, because we still want you here. Whatever. I didn't mean it like that. All right, so it says, I can't wait to see you again. I feel better knowing that you somehow hear my letter to you. So write that letter, y'all. Write that letter. And then after you write that letter, come back in these comments on this video and let me know how you feel after you write that letter. You might have to write more than one letter to somebody. Write that letter. Don't continue to self-sabotage or hurt over it or drink over it or drug over it. Just stop it. Stop all that. It says, I'm done. Here we go. I will miss you. I will miss you until I see you again. I love you, mommy. Your baby girl, Reese. Yeah. And then, of course, it says P.S. because I used to do P.S.'s all the time. Like, I ain't done with the letter. I don't want to go. I wrote the letter, but I'm not done yet. I got one more thing to say. You feel me? And it says, I didn't get to say bye to you when you left. I was 9 years old. It says 9, but I think I was like 7 or 8. But whatever. It says 9. I'm cool with that. So I'm still not going to say goodbye, Mom. I'll see you soon. And since I said that, this is going to be a little bit more of a longer video, only because I wrote a song to my mom shortly while I was in prison when I wrote this letter. And that's what I called it. I called it, I'll See You Soon. So I'm just going to sing a little snippet of that song that I wrote to my mom. That title is I'll See You Soon. And it goes a little something like this. I'll see you soon, very soon, face to face. I'll see you soon, very soon, when I finish this race, dear mama. And that's all you get right there. That's all I'm giving you right there. That's enough. I have enjoyed this interaction immensely. And I thank you for tuning in to Short Time 1. This is very intimate for me. I'm letting y'all into my intimacy. Nothing is a coincidence. So the word intimacy, you break that down and it says into me see. The word coincidence is not a coincidence. Never was, never will be. But it was, if you break that down, it was meant to coincide. There's another word called atonement, which, I don't know, look it up. Atonement. And you break that word down, atonement means at one ment, which bottom line is we're all one. That's why I believe Frankie Beverly and Maze, look them up. Frankie Beverly and Maze is a group, and they sang a song called We Are One. We are one. No matter where you are, we are one. Yeah. So guess what? That's it. That's all. I'm your girl, Short Time One, yours truly. I will be back for more motivation and inspiration for you. Yes, you. Keep coming back. It works if you work it, baby.